Welcome back to Uncle Bob Crypto. If you get anything out of my content today, please smash the thumbs up sign, like, and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Please engage. It's all good. Let's get into it. There is a problem in crypto. The current exchange landscape in the crypto financial world is highly fragmented. SigmaDEX is proposing a creation of a synthetic asset marketplace where tokens tracking the performance of any asset can be created, listed and traded, from Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies to fiat currencies to stocks and securities, real estate, commodities, art. In fact, any basket of assets are manageable. Traditional financial markets have had to comply with KYC and other regulatory requirements, practically limiting market access to only a small subset of the world's population. SigmaDEX will allow investors anywhere to have exposure and take positions in any asset without having to deal with overly complicated paperwork and the lengthy onboarding process, fulfilling the promise of DeFi and distributed ledger technology to bank the unbanked. SigmaDEX caters to everyday people and investors by increasing access and lowering the barrier of entry to the financial markets, while protecting traditional investors from predatory high-frequency trading firms and arbitrageurs. The synthetic tokens issued on SigmaDEX will not be collateralized by the asset directly, but instead the tokens will track the price of movement of the asset in a transparent and efficient way, without relying on external dependencies such as oracles or external validators, through SigmaDEX's dark pool midpoint pricing algorithm. There are a number of existing projects in the market that are offering synthetic asset trading to their customers. All these projects suffer from one major problem that no one has managed to solve so far. They rely on external third-party dependencies to establish current tradable prices. And as a result, these projects require excessive capital deposits, complex trade conflict resolution, and unsustainable artificial incentives to entice market makers to provide liquidity. There are two conflicting factors that we need to consider as we bring this design to the market. The current state of DeFi is not sustainable, and the demand for synthetic assets is undeniable and growing. So SigmaDEX intends to solve the aforementioned problems by creating a decentralized exchange with a dark pool-based midpoint price discovery mechanism, just like Balancer and Uniswap. New pools representing new asset tracker tokens can be created at any time, where every pool could employ different rules determining transaction fees, level of leverage, market maker incentives, margin requirements, and so on. The goal of SigmaDEX is to create a marketplace where any asset can be traded against any other asset in a transparent, truly decentralized way without a need for KYC or direct link to any traditional asset or involvement of any traditional bank or custodian institution. SigmaDEX is a decentralized, cross-chain, and multi-asset marketplace governed by its community. So I want you to think, the current exchange landscape in crypto finance is highly fragmented. For example, liquidity and latency issues plague the current decentralized exchanges. This makes volatility a natural occurrence when entering the cryptocurrency space, and typically stems from thin order books and a lack of adequate liquidity. Centralized exchanges are heavily prone to hacks and exit scams. An example that comes to mind was the significant loss from the Mt. Gox hacks of 2014. Mt. Gox had $473 million stolen, hacked from them in 2014 value, as well as a more recent hack like the KuCoin hack, 150 million. It shows you that security is a real issue, and many of these centralized exchanges are prone to being hacked. User logins were stolen, over 500,000 in the past year, from 12 different centralized exchanges. So KYC is required in many circumstances. This contradicts a founding principle of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general, because the originators, Satoshi, wanted Bitcoin to be anonymous and private to end users. So current DEXs are limited to their own networks. Current solutions lack interoperability and have blockchain boundaries that cannot be crossed by inserting limitations on cross-chain value transfer. So the solution is to create a decentralized, user-friendly, multi-asset brokerage with low latency and community governance to incentivize users to add liquidity by introducing game theory. Now, by mixing game theory in the native token supply and staking mechanics, we can anticipate a number of benefits for the community while keeping the economy motivated and within symmetry. SigmaDEX are looking to introduce various decentralized financial opportunities, multiple DeFi solutions, and stakers holding a substantial amount of tokens will be able to participate in the voting and governance process. Cross-chain messaging passing using Substrate will enable SigmaDEX to be in communication with other parachains and will enable it to be an exchange of assets from Ethereum, Cosmos, and other blockchain networks like AVAX. The Sigma Risk Index aims to regulate synthetic asset collateralization, market risk, and volatility assessment algorithms, and will adjust collateralization requirements dynamically. So my thoughts. All in all, I'm very bullish on SigmaDEX. They are proposing the creation of a synthetic asset marketplace where tokens tracking the performance of any asset can be created, listed, and traded. The creation of a decentralized, user-friendly, multi-asset brokerage and the incentivization of users to add liquidity by introducing game theory brings a fresh left field solution to the liquidity and latency issues that are plaguing the current decentralized exchanges. Powered by Polkadot, VC, venture capital backed, and with a strong looking team, I would say there's no reason why they cannot forge a niche for themselves in the market, but only time will tell. I'll leave it there, guys. If you found that useful, please smash the like button and be sure to subscribe for more content like this. Peace.